If you haven't read the title for this video, I don't blame you, because I'm going to tell you anyway in this bit. And I do not read books very often. I just refuse to read books because I can get information 10 times quicker on the internet than reading a book. So this is the only time I've read an actual book from cover to cover. And this book is the David Walliams Autobiography. And before I go into it, I am not advertising the book. I'm not paid to do it. This is just my pure opinion of it. It starts with when he was 10 and he's out with his mum and dad, and it's just like how where he grew up in benstead or somewhere in England. I'll find it now. I can't remember what it's called. Benstead. I was close. And he goes really, really deep into his personal life. Like, he talks about his attempts at suicide and when he cut on New Year's Eve. And I really admire that he went into writing it into his book, because he didn't have to, and he knows what it's going to cause. But I don't think it really matters. He just wants to tell his story and he doesn't want to change it in that way. It goes like, I don't know, it's a really good read. It's writing's big. It's upside down, but it's alright. The writing's really big, so it's easy to understand. Even though I didn't quite understand some bits of it, I read the page again and I finally got it. But obviously I was reading total fast through it because I could not put it down, and sometimes I was wanting to get my tea and I could not put it down, so I would read faster and then I would come back after my tea and be like, what happened there? So I'd have to reread it. And it's a really, really good book. It includes pictures of himself. Yeah, I'll get a page. Of when he was little. And then what he is now, further on. And David, it's all yours. I'm not taking credit for your book. It's your book. If you ever watch it, I don't think you watch this video, but and it's how he was trying to find his sexuality, and at some stage he really thought he was gay, but eventually realised that it wasn't for him and he would prefer to date girls. Yeah, he acts like he's gay, but he's not gay. He's married to a woman, and she's really pretty if you Google him. She's a really pretty lassie. And if you do get a chance to read it, go on to his Twitter page and give him some feedback on it and tell him it's a really good book, or your opinion, depending on what your opinion is. You could probably get it in any bookshop in the UK anyway. I don't know if it's out in America or not, but I'm sure if any American people watch it, this video, and wants to read it, I'm sure you can get it off Amazon or eBay or something like that. I got mine in Asda/Walmart. I don't know if they'll do it in America, so again, I don't know. So I got mine in Asda, and you can get them in Waterstones, WH Smith, basically any bookshop that sells books, really. And when I've been going to the bookshops to look at more autobiographies by different people, so that's my first one I've read. I was like, oh, that's a good one, so maybe other people go deep into it. And people are picking it up, the David Walliams biography, and I'm selling it to them basically by saying it's really, really good, because it really is a good book. I've got a queue for mine. My mum wants to borrow mine, and then my pa wants to borrow it, but I really want to read it again, but I'm not allowed until they've had it, which sucks. It's a really good book, and to be honest, I recommend it highly to anybody that knows who David Walliams is or wants to know more about him. If you don't know very much about him, I would Google him first before you buy the book, or watch some of his stuff. that is on like TV, like on Little Britain and Britain's Got Talent and stuff, because he's on them, and get to know him a wee bit before you read the book, because if you don't know about him, like his acting side of stuff, like Little Britain and stuff, you'll not understand most of the book, because most of the book's about how he thought it was going to fail and eventually succeeded. Even when he succeeded, he was still not very happy with how it was working, because he still thought he was the sidekick of Matt, and he wasn't. I never seen him as that. I saw him as a really close pal group, but that's how he saw it, so he wasn't really happy about it. But now he's a lot happier, he's married, and it's a really good book, and it even says to be continued, so there's going to be another one out soon. So highly recommend this book, and please, 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 if you get a chance to read it, please do. Even if you're in the bookshop and you see it, pick it up and read a couple of pages, and you will be hooked, honestly. Like I said, I don't read books very often, and he's changed my perspective of reading autobiographies. So, go to buy it, and if you've read it, if you read it and you think it's good, send David Walliams a little tweet at David Walliams, and he might get back to you, like he did to me yesterday. So yeah, David Walliams, if you see this, it's your book, your credit, and I'm just getting people to buy it for you. So, love you guys.